Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello ladies and gentlemen. For us, the high school student, within one day and another, we have a very crowded schedules. And especially with the goals of achieving a lot of things, such as getting the top 10 in class, getting good grade, focusing on your work, etc. So, this had causes a lot of bad things, such as burns out, sanity degradation, or even the lack of senses toward their mental health awareness. And so my question is, how shall we keep up with the responsibility of being a student and maintaining our sanity as part of the responsibility to ourselves as a human being? Ladies and gentlemen, my full name is Syafa Umarra Meutia. You can just call me Raya. I am the delegation from SMA Negeri 1 Genteng with the title Healing and Walking Along with the Medicine. And so, back to my question again. How shall we keep up with our schedule that is very hectic, that have a lot of things to do, while still maintaining our sanity as a human being? Ladies and gentlemen, I have one specific answer for that. Music is a common part of our life. Well, the school, the student council sometimes play music in the break time in order to entertain the student. The gym at the first point play music to encourage people during heavy lift. And concert was held in order to entertain people too. So, my answer to the question earlier is music. Why music, if you ask me? It's because music gives us a lot of impacts. In fact, research shows that music help us feel better with our mental health by the release of neurochemicals like dopamine and oxytocin. And also, music gives us the feeling of representation and the assurance that make us feel better. How? Can you give me an example? Have you ever listened to some song and you felt like the artist is talking me? How did they know about my life? This story is about my life. So, what I meant is every time you listen to that song, you felt that song is talking about your life. So, every time you listen to it, it felt like you are not alone in this battle and you can get through it. How? Because there are a lot of people that have been through the same phase as you and that you can do it. That's why I say music gives us the feeling of reassurance through the representation. Also, music gives us a lot of choices, such as from the variety of genre and abundance of rhythm you can choose according to your will. If you want to be energetic this day, then you can pick song like pop. If you want to focus on your work and not procrastinate, then jazz. If you want to let out all of your impending emotion, then rock. Can you give me a testimony, right? If you ask me, of course, sincerely. So, I was joining a competition a few months ago, but I worked really hard for it. I didn't get anything for it. I sacrificed a lot of things, my health, my schedules, even I rarely talked to my friend, but I didn't get into the top 3 or even the top 10. I was really disappointed in myself, like, is this all I can do? But then, I listened to that song, Let It Happen by Tim Impala. It reminds me that even if we try, fate have different answers, that all we can do is let it happen. Because we cannot control fate, all we can control is ourselves. And so we can only focus on what is in front of us and what is awaiting. For what just happened in the past, let it happen. Let it be a lesson. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ask me, why did I pick the title, Healing and Walking Along with the Medicine? It's because as a student, rationally, we don't have enough money to afford psychiatrists. We don't have enough time to take a break or take a rest. And so, how can we heal while walking along with the schedules, while walking along with all of the busyness? Music is the answers that I offer, because you can listen to music everywhere and anywhere, anytime, which heal another side of you, which heal your mental health here that you cannot reach. And so it's affordable. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that healing or maybe taking a break doesn't mean you are weak. It means you care as part of your responsibility. It means you are strong. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I take this as my cue to leave. Thank you for your nice attention and the chance. See you, have a nice day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.